Well, we all made it to Friday, so thanks for joining us. I'm Tom Green.
And I'm Kim Christensen. Boy, it's warm outside, but it's breezy. And right now we are following some news. A major brush fire in Pueblo. The Vision Hills fire is burning in the northeast side of Pueblo, east of the Fountain Creek and west of Jerry Mountain Road. This obviously is video that's been sped up for you, just so you know. So far, it's burned 52 acres. It's 20% contained. We've been watching it over the last few hours. That's why you're seeing this video. The Pueblo County Sheriff's Office says 25 homes within a half-mile radius have been evacuated. We're working to learn more about that fire. We're going to update you when we know more about the fire, but it's the conditions we're really concerned about. Let's take a look outside. Most of the state east of I-25 under a red flag warning until 9 o'clock tonight. Winds up to 60 miles an hour are increasing fire danger.
Yeah, you look at that picture downtown, looks beautiful, but out east, well, CDOT's already warning about possible safety closures for the highways heading into Kansas and Nebraska. So Kathy's joining us now. We're talking about a lot of things, but the wind seems to be the headline, what might be coming our way tomorrow.
It is, and seeing that time-lapse video of the Pueblo fire just kind of gives you chills a little bit because you see how quick things can change in just a short amount of time. And I think Tom was showing the other CDOT camera as well, because we've had areas of blowing dust. Even driving in on I-25 today, there were areas of blowing dust, people slamming on their brakes, visibility reduced, and the main wind event hasn't really started yet. Let's go outside, shall we? We do have a relatively good drive. Denver is windy and warm with mid-70s. The mountains bracing for a round of snow tonight. We had a windy, warm opening day. We're tracking a Saturday wind event. That means not only critical fire weather, but the potential for downed trees and power lines tomorrow, and that will start tomorrow morning. DIA coming down to 74 now, 82 presently in the Lamar area. Seeing some gusts over the South Metro area to 30 and 40 miles per hour. Higher past wind gusts in excess of 40, even 50 miles per hour. And as I mentioned, the main wind event is tomorrow. Red flag warning for critical fire weather tonight, Denver and eastern Colorado. Humidity values below 10%. And this will be a trend overnight until we flip to a high wind warning. That is when we'll see those gusts to 80, maybe 100 mile per hour winds, hurricane force winds tomorrow. Plan accordingly, and please be so very careful with the dry conditions. A little light snow coming into the southern mountains, and we might have a brief rain and snow shower here tomorrow that will help with the fire danger, but areas of blowing snow will make travel on I-70 late tonight and tomorrow a little bit problematic. We welcome the moisture, but the wind is really our big story, and it will continue tonight and then really pick up tomorrow. Much more on the timing of all of that coming up in just a bit.
A lot of people paying attention to the forecast. In fact, they're making decisions. This afternoon, we learned that the concert scheduled for tomorrow night at Red Rocks is canceled. Dom Dalla was scheduled to perform both tonight and tomorrow. Tonight's show still a go, but all those windy conditions forecasted for tomorrow has caused the show to be canceled. AEG says they will issue refunds. Sunday's show has also been rescheduled to the following Sunday.
Continuing coverage now. It's a story we first told you about yesterday at 4. The family of a Weld County woman who's been missing since Tuesday is now saying that investigators have found her body. We're working to learn more about where investigators did find Rebecca Greenup. Her family says they last saw her leaving her home in Milliken on Tuesday before using an ATM to make a deposit in Firestone. They say they don't plan to share her cause of death at this time. Family, friends, law enforcement, and strangers helped lead a search for her yesterday. Greenup was 51 years old. Well, the numbers surrounding Colorado's stolen car problem are moving in the right direction. They show a 36% decrease in auto thefts in Metro Denver so far this year compared to the same time last year.
And police say new technology is allowing them to recover more of those cars as well. 9 News reporter Evan Krugel is in the studio with us today to talk about something called Grappler to stop would-be thieves. Evan?
Yeah, Kim, this is video of one of those grapplers being used in Arizona to end a police car chase there. And police here in Metro Denver say they're expanding their use of this exact technology to try and recover stolen cars. On the streets of Metro Denver, it is not hard for police to find stolen cars. But getting them back to their owner, well, that's a bit more difficult.
And the problem is in the last several years, they've thought, oh, all I have to do is hit the gas and they're not going to do anything and I can get away. So we need to send the message that, no, we have a way of stopping you.
And that's where the Grappler comes into play. Something Commander John Pickard equates to a cowboy with a lasso.
And it's basically a tow strap that then latches onto the wheel, causes the wheel to seize up, and therefore the vehicle cannot take off.
In the past 2 weeks, the Metropolitan Auto Theft Task Force has recovered 6 stolen cars with the Grappler.
It's almost becoming a nightly thing.
Colorado State Patrol, which operates the vehicles, declined to send us video of the Grappler actually being used.
There are certain tactics that we deploy that we'd rather not share because it's just for practical reasons, for safety of the officers.
But Pickard hopes would-be thieves know it's out there.
Anyone who learns about it just should know that if they get grappled, they should just give up and the gig is up. And so just be done with it.
Now, the task force has 2 vehicles with grapplers, along with access to a 3rd one in Jefferson County. One thing to note, as you can see here, the grappler can cause a lot of damage to the underside of cars. So the state has set up a program to reimburse drivers if your car is damaged while being recovered in this way. Kim and Tom?
Yeah, that's the problem, I guess. You get your car back, but you got some work to do.
Yep.
But still, we've had so many cases of stolen cars and also stories where people tried to chase the car thief and that never ended well either.
And they say this could cut down on chases in a big way, another big plus of this technology.
All right, thanks, Evan.
You bet.
Well, the Rockies started their season with 7 games on the road, but today they're kicking off the home schedule at Coors Field. It's the 30th season at 20th and Blake, and it began with the gorgeous weather we have outside.
Yeah, so warm out there. If you're going to opening day, sometimes you need a hoodie, a jacket, a hat, the whole bit. Not necessarily today, though. In Rockies history, this made this a really nice day for fans from the front row to the party deck. And not on the party deck, but close, is Scott Gage. He's just outside. You wish you were on the party deck. You got that job thing to do today.
Yeah, we got the job thing. You know, on a normal sunshiny day like this, you'll find a whole bunch of people on the party deck, which they are. Rockies winning 4-2 right now. And I tell you what, you guys, it doesn't matter if you're the best team in the MLB or the worst team in the MLB, because regardless, a home opener at a beautiful ballpark like Coors Field, there's just nothing like it.
People build for this. It's awesome. I think the Rockies organization does a great job. The fans.
New season is here, and we're going to do well, and we're going to have fun.
I mean, I'm just excited to get out there and have some people rooting for me instead of against me.
The opening day is for me is the best part of the year.
When you woke up this morning and said, wow, I'm going to my first ever opening day, what was the first thought that came to your head?
I hope they win.
And can't wait to get off of work.
Half day today?
Half day today. Left at 11 and made it down on the train.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a new season for us starting, at Coors Field. That start that we had was not ideal, like in the slightest bit. So I think we're all ready to flush that and move on.
Is this purple hair, is this a year-round thing, or is this an opening day special?
Opening day.
It looks very stylish.
I mean, we're just talking about it's really not necessarily about like
Our team, it's about
yeah, just like come out and enjoy the day, and we're like, yeah, as long as the opening day is nice, and we're rocking.
It absolutely is. It's just all about having fun today, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nailed it! Yes! Are you Dippin' Dots guy, a soft serve guy? What's the plan for you?
I like it all.
You like it all?
Yeah.
My kind of guy. Give me some. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a special day. It's an event, and I think it's cool for us.
It's a beautiful thing to have this ballpark, and I'm sure the team is going to rise to the occasion because it is opening day. Go Rockies! Hey, hey, hey!
That's my main man, Howard. He's on year 30 working here at Coors Field. And of course today, like you said, Tom, before this, it's the 30th opening day here at Coors Field. And what an awesome morning and afternoon we've gotten to enjoy. We'll share with you on 9 News at 5 o'clock what the guys have to say after the game, supposing it ends. Of course, Rockies up 4-2 right now. Just a cool time to be out here.
Yeah, if they can win this game, they're up 4-2 in the 7th now. They just took the lead. And if they can win this game, they haven't lost a home game since September 30th of last year. I mean, this is a chance for them to continue.
I thought you were going to throw. Yes. Okay.
I think there's something like 188 days without losing at home. It's quite a streak.
Yeah, 6 months plus.
Big one.
It's been very impressive. All right, Scotty, we'll see you back at Coors Field in a bit on a beautiful day to get the baseball season started here in Denver.
Yeah. Something as small as a slice of a pickle can help someone get back on their feet. Later in our storytellers for today, we're seeing the impact a pickle business is having in Denver.